What's your name?
I'm Will.
Sorry?
Will.
God
Will?
damn.
Okay, Will, how old are you?
I'm 31. I just turned 31 about 3 weeks ago.
Okay, all right. And what do you do, Will?
I am a civil litigation paralegal in the last semester of law school.
Okay, congrats.
Okay, my
Almost
boy
done.
bossing up.
Thank you.
And what are some things you look for in a woman?
I look for someone that is revealing. I don't like someone too shy or reserved. It's a little bit tough to get to know.
Okay.
I also like a progressive woman and someone kind, nice.
Okay.
Bro,
And now,
what
what are
did-
some
what
of
did
your
he say
deal
wrong?
breakers?
Someone unkind. Someone.
Okay.
I'm a pretty. I have standards, but I don't have. I'm a pretty chill guy.
Got it.
I like a normal person.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
All right, cool. So we did get a couple
What
of
is he-
hot balloons.
what-
Let's go on over to those ladies and see
Yes.
what's
I'm confused. Y'all just don't want a good man. Like, all right, let's keep watching.
going on.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if we can have your name and age.
Alexis, I'm 29.
Okay. And Alexis, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just feel like the physical attraction wasn't too much there. Like, I think we almost the same height. How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
Wait, hold on. It looked like he's taller than her even with the heels on. So if he 5'8", she about 5 foot, 5'1".
Oh, okay. Well, I guess these heels are doing something, but a little too short for my liking. But you look good.
Well, thank you.
Wow.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5 feet.
You can't mate. He's literally 8 inches taller than you. He is 8 inches taller than you. You can't make this stuff up, man. Look at the lady face. She's shocked. She's like, what are you talking about, bro? Y'all don't know what y'all want. The double standard is weird. How come first of all, why do we keep going on this show? It's too many viral clips of men being embarrassed for us to keep going on this show. These girls are going on this show for clout, for 15 minutes of fame, to go on the other podcasts after this to talk about why they couldn't find someone and why the man wasn't it for them. I don't know why we keep going on it. But look at her face. She's even shocked, man. Y'all crazy.
But I mean, we look a little level, kind of.
Y'all do not look leveled whatsoever.
Okay. Now, Will, is she someone that is your type?
Yes, ma'am. She's very beautiful. Yeah, definitely.
Bro is hella respectful. I would have not.
Let's go on to our next lady over here.
Y'all just don't know what y'all want. But what's really triggering to me is, I ain't gonna say triggering because I hate that word. It's so overused by other counterparts. You know what I mean? All right. But what's bothering me, what's frustrating me is, they can go on not national television, but they can go on YouTube, a show on YouTube, and they can just be as biased for such minimum things such as height. Good man could go around. This man is a paralegal. He's about to be a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? He dresses nice. He's proper talking. He's speech proper. He's talking about he wants a progressive woman, especially in this whole independent woman movement era. He's okay with that. This is everything a woman should want. It's a good-looking guy, carries himself well, fit, and he gets passed on by all these women because he's 5'8". That's crazy to me. Crazy to me. The double standard is real, and this is what I mean by the double standard is real. I'm gonna show you this next clip.
I can't get on that train because you're trying.
Well, if you don't want to get on that train, I'm not telling you anything.
You're literally, yes,
You look fine. You're 34 years old. You're light skinned. You got long hair. I'm sure guys are attracted to you physically. But I'm telling you,
didn't wanna
but
marry
that's
you,
the
though.
only thing you can elevate. That's the only thing you can elevate.
Give me a second.
Oh,
That's okay.
do you want a hug?
Take your time. It's fine.
Free hugs.
No, he's basically just telling me that.
In a man's eyes, your value is tied to your beauty.
I have no value because I'm not her size.
Hey, if you're still watching, go ahead and subscribe. I know you guys hate it, but I gotta grow my channel somehow, man. Y'all go ahead and support your boy.
No,
I
he's
didn't
not
tell you
saying
that.
that.
Yeah,
No.
that is exactly what you're saying. That's
didn't.
exactly what you're saying because you're trying to say that I'm not. I can't. attract the right man because
That's not what he said at all.
I'm not small enough.
No,
what he said.
he's saying what he's saying.
That's exactly what he's saying.
He's saying
I can tell her what I'm
that
saying.
without-
Let me just
That's
tell
exactly
you.
what he said. You
Let me
said,
just
"My
tell you what
looks
I'm
are
saying.
everything."
I would let her explain it from
My
point
looks
of
are
view.
everything, right? So they're the only thing that matters, right?
That isn't what I said.
They're the thing that matters first and foremost
That isn't what I said.
for men.
But,
Right.
but
that's
that
right.
isn't. I'm speaking specifically to a certain thing, right? So I said that women advertise themselves. Women don't normally walk up to men, to lots of men, and approach them. You don't walk up to every guy you see that's attractive and approach them. The man, and not only that, you would respect it more if a man would approach you. So men approach and women advertise themselves. So from that standpoint, since you're not meeting certain guys, right?
I should-
So let me finish. Since
See how she won't listen? She won't even listen because she's so caught up in her emotions. By the way, this is like, I really don't like these like relationship podcasts. I don't even like saying the word because it's just weird. Because there's so many now. It's so saturated. But every time I see a clip of this guy, he's the only one that's speaking respectful to these women, and he's the only one that's making sense without having emotion as a male involved in these topics. So I don't know what's the name of it, but yeah.
you're not attracting certain guys that meets your qualifications, that you would want to even have them guys get down on one knee to marry you, if you're not meeting those guys, that means that you need to change something about yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So the one thing that I need to change, you're saying, is just to lose weight.
I'm saying the one thing you need to change is to lose weight and to get in the gym, and you will become more attractive to more men.
it's
But why do I
It's
need to
based
be,
off of beauty.
But that's never been an
Yeah,
issue
but
for
big
me.
is still beautiful.
But
This girl get on my. This girl, she needs to shut up. This is why. What he's saying is, she's up here complaining about she can't find the men that she wants with her high standards. And what he's trying to explain to her, the men that you want with the based off the standards that you are requesting, you are not physically attracted to them in their eyes. You're not catching those men because there's something missing. And it starts with the physical attraction. You're not going to get this $1 million man you want. It's very rare anyway. Most $1 million men are not going to want that type of woman. Most $1 million men that are with that type of woman, they've been with the woman since the jump, right? You've seen certain actors marry a woman when she was fit, she was slim, she was, and then she got bigger. But they didn't outright meet her like this. And it's like, y'all can have the double standard, but y'all can have the standard of height and money, but we can't have the standard, well, men, because I'm off the market, but men can't have the standard of, hey, you need to look a certain way before I even say hello to you. Like, I don't understand why is that okay for women to have that, but not men. Y'all make it make sense.
I've
what
never
I'm telling
for a
you,
lot
it
of men.
is.
Not for a lot of
This is
men.
this is
I
this is the
I don't want a man who's only going to judge me based on my size.
Look, you just called him short. We don't want a woman that's only going to base us based off our height. I'm 6'4", he's 5'8". But you said that he's disqualified because he's
But I
5'8".
didn't judge his character.
But okay, but you judge his height and he doesn't qualify for you.
Okay, but that's not saying.
And we're saying, but
that's-
look, time out. The same way he doesn't qualify for you, with your figure, a lot of guys you won't qualify for.
And it's that simple. She even tried to justify her bias and her standards and her, what's the proper word? Like what you want, you know what I'm saying? Your standard and someone you want. I know there's a word out there and I just can't think of it right now. Preference. That's your preference, right? That's her preference to have a guy that's taller, 6 foot or taller, making a certain amount of money. But she want to cry when someone goes, well, if that's what you want, you're going to have to lose weight. Why is that so hard to comprehend? The double standard of men and women when it comes to relationship is crazy to me.
And that's what you have to realize.
But me as a person, I'm not going to qualify for a lot of guys because that's life.
No, it's because you
haven't
don't want to
said
take care of
you're
yourself.
Great.
You don't even
Let's
know
just
me.
say you're a virgin. No, let's just say you're a virgin.
And
Let's
all
just
you've
grant
done
it
is
to
just call
you.
me names.
No, we didn't call you any names. I didn't call you.
Why do women do that? Like, he never called her a name. He never called her big. He never called her obese. He said, with your figure, you're most likely not going to attract the type of man you want. And all she did was cry and hear all these made up names that she put in her own head. It's just weird.
Any names?
No,
names.
can I?
I didn't call you names. And real quick, you as a person, you have. Let's just say you're a virgin. Let's say I believe it. You have sexual temperance.
Why would I lie
You
about
have
that?
that means that you have all these characteristic traits in you. That is very good. You're a person of high moral character. That's beautiful. What's on the
Listen, man, he can talk all he want, but it's like talking to a wall. It's a classic saying. She ain't gonna want to hear it. Every time he says something, she has a comeback. Right? Come back. Right? And it's just weird. I don't understand why she can't. Why would she go and say he's calling her names and crying? Maybe y'all can explain it to me. I don't get it. But if you go want a man that's 6 foot and making $1 million a year, you can't have that figure right off the bat. You got to make him fall in love with you. And he gonna walk right past you. And it just is what it is, all right? Listen, it's a double standard out here in the world. I'm glad I'm off these streets. I feel bad for my sons. You know, they all gonna be tall. You know, one is already 6'2", so he ain't got to worry about that. So he just got to put a little money in his pocket. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, man. If you're still here with me, hit that subscribe button and that like button. I'll see you next video.